Yeah.
been around a long time and had a lot of success.
Yeah. I'd say it's just been different knowing that, it's my last one, and kind of being more of someone trying to help out the younger guys and even older guys that I know are going to be back, like Dez and Austin Romaine, and just encouraging them. And I've been talking to Austin Romaine just about next year, how he's going to have to kind of take over at the hotel sometimes whenever I would talk and stuff like that, and that's going to be him. So just kind of preparing them, I guess.
With that role, how much have you enjoyed that in terms of the success that he's had? I mean, he's really had a heck of a year.
Yeah, he's had an amazing year. Should have been first team linebacker in my opinion. He's a stud. He's going to continue to have success, but I'm so proud of him. I mean, it's all the work that he's put in, and he's a really smart guy too. He's learned so much, and I felt like I was trying to help him last year, but there's so many times he's helping me now, so he's a really great player.
If I said to you, do you think Des Purnell is underrated in this league, what would you say?
Absolutely, 100%. I mean, he's a stud. He's a great leader too, just a great person, and I'm looking forward to watching him play next year too.
What were your initial thoughts of what you saw on tape with Rutgers offensively?
I think they're a really physical team. Their offensive line, they block a little bit differently than a lot of teams that we see in the Big 12 that on their zone run game schemes kind of might just shuffle off the ball a little bit. These guys are like downhill with their shoulder pads down, so that's the first thing I noticed. Great running backs as well.
Yeah, and Manunga is just, do you think he's any like the kid at Arizona State at all?
Yeah, I mean, that would probably be similarity for sure of team that we faced.
Yeah. What will your emotions be like when you get to game time, knowing this is it? Have you thought about it?
I really haven't thought about it, I guess, a whole lot, but my focus is really just going to be on the game and winning the game, and I think it's probably going to hit me after it's over, hopefully celebrating a win on the field with family and all that, but just going to be focused on the game and make sure that we go out the right way.
What's it mean for you with your family here? I mean, a lot of them are. I get it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, it's really special, and then especially with being the holiday, being Christmas and everything, it's really good to have that time with them. And I know we've had so many great memories because of K-State football, and I know it's going to be one more to add on to it. So hopefully it's a good final conclusion.
How bad are you going to miss it?
I'm going to miss it a ton. I know I'm still gonna try to be around and stuff with my little brother and all that, so I'll get to hear about some inside scoop and all that stuff too. But I'll be around for sure.
Yeah. Plan for Christmas for you?
Christmas, I have no idea, but hopefully I get to spend some time with my family and enjoy it with my football family too.
Appreciate it, Marques.
Thank you.
Marques, there's an anticipation to see young guys on the offensive side step up. Either we could obviously throw out some names there, but it's all about how the results come out, either at running back or wide receiver. But does anybody want to shout out that you've noticed at practice to be practicing really well leading up to the Ray Bowl?
Yeah, I'd definitely say Joe Jackson. This is going to be his first time really getting early reps, so I'm definitely looking forward to my young guy getting the opportunity to show what he can display.
Was there any thoughts about not playing in the bowl game for you?
A little bit, just to how the season went. You always have them thoughts just coming on your last years. Everybody's looking into it. But I'm here. I want to play. I'm here to enjoy it with my brothers for the last time and go out with a win.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You, I'm sure, have some friends that are still on that North Dakota State roster.
Yeah.
How excited are you for them that they kind of made it back to the pinnacle?
Oh, I've been loving it. Been talking about it. Was talking about it at practice, singing our winning song. So definitely proud of my boys. Proud of the my class because this is all our last years playing. So definitely proud of them going out the right way, finishing. Hopefully they finish it with a championship just to show that what's the word? Football FCS runs through NDSU. So definitely good. Proud of my boys. Hopefully they keep go get a win.
What's the biggest thing that you want to show in your final college game?
Just put it all together, just with tackling, playing man, playing zone, just to show everything I can to the league that I can play on that level, and just show how smart I am. Just to bring the secondary, I feel everybody questioned us, everybody doubted us, just to finish it off with a strong suit.
Up to this point, do you have like a favorite memory, favorite play from your time at K-State?
I definitely say my pick six at West Virginia. That definitely, I always wanted to pick 6 on this level. I got one back at FCS, so I wanted it on this level just so I could say it. So definitely that was the biggest moment for me.
What kind of emotions do you attach to this being your final college game?
Yeah, it'll be emotional for sure. It helps with all the bowl prep and weeks we've had leading up to this to kind of reflect on it and enjoy kind of the last moments in the facility and with my teammates and all of that. And it'll be a little bittersweet because it's been 6 years, so it's been a long time. But I'm just excited for one last go around with my teammates and my coaches to go out there and have fun, and all my family in the stands. So I'm super excited.
Do you have a favorite memory from your 6 years?
I would say my favorite memory was probably in 2022 when we won the Big 12 championship. That was awesome. That was super special moment, and that's something that I'll remember for the rest of my life and be able to hold on to with my teammates.
Do you have a special or favorite memory of just specifically Coach Kleiman?
I don't think I have a specific one. I would just say whenever we're at home or even away, it's honestly might be more special when we're away, when we go in and we upset someone or we beat someone and we're all in the locker room waiting. We got our water bottles, and then he kind of sneaks on in and we're throwing the water up in the air and jumping and screaming and this and that. Those are some times that I'll remember for the rest of my life.
How much pride do you take in the fact that you've gone from a walk-on, that scrawny kid that you mentioned, and then now Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, it's been a long journey, and it was super cool to get those accolades and those honors, but it wasn't just me, and there's a lot of other people behind the scenes and a lot of work behind the scenes that just doesn't get seen and goes unnoticed. So it was super cool, but I got to give credit to my teammates and my coaches and my family and friends that had my back through the whole time, because there were for sure a lot of ups and downs in that, and I wouldn't have been able to get those honors, and I wouldn't be here today without those people.
Yes. What message would you have to NFL scouts and stuff at the next level about the player they could be getting in you?
Yeah, I love football. I've always wanted to have the opportunity to play at the next level, and a kid like me, I think you're getting a kid who just has a motor and always just wants to develop and learn and get better, and he's a great teammate as well, and great for the locker room and great culture. And if I do get that opportunity, it would be super special, and I'd make the most of it 100%. And I'm excited after this to go train and get my body the best I can, so I hopefully can have the opportunity for the next level.
Hadley, what's been the mood kind of in bowl practices? Obviously, you guys didn't necessarily finish the regular season the way you guys wanted to, but have you noticed kind of the energy bounce back and kind of to where you think you should be heading into a bowl game?
Yeah, I think what we do a pretty good job of here at Kansas State is being very consistent. Obviously, talking about that with the 8 wins in the last 4 seasons, so we're consistent. So I think we try to do that, same thing every week. And now that we know what bowl game we're going to go to, and we know the location and stuff. Obviously, that adds a little bit of excitement and adrenaline too. But I think that we've been pretty even keel and just focused on the work that we have in front of us and the bowl game in front of us and stuff. So.
When you found out it was going to be here in Phoenix area, what were your initial thoughts?
We were pretty excited. It's been Christmas in the desert, I guess is what some people have said. So it's going to be a little different for me than waking up on Christmas, without some snow on the ground. Being from Kansas. But I'll take the 75 and sunny though too.
Yeah, so I mean, what are you expecting the turnout to be like in terms of K-State fans and alumni coming out for a game like this?
K-State travels really well, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we had the stadium packed in purple.
And I mean, yeah, you talked about not having the snow and 75 and sunny. I mean, had you been to Arizona before? And if not, what are your thoughts on it?
I've been to Arizona. I mentioned not too long ago that I was here in May. And I did not like that very much. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was pretty close to 90 degrees, and that was kind of a shock to me. But right now the weather is beautiful. I love it, you know. So I'm excited to play in the stadium that we're at too. Very excited.
Yeah, playing in a baseball stadium, that's got to be probably a unique experience for you too. Have you done that before?
I've never done that before, so I can check that off the bucket list too.
What what have you seen out of Rutgers when you guys prepare for them on film?
Very disciplined team, very physical. You know, I don't look at their offense too much, just being on the offensive side of the ball. You know, we're focused on the defense, but you know, they're a very good team, very talented, very big. But I'm looking forward to the challenge though.
What you got a lot of family coming out for Christmas out here for the game?
Yeah, I do. I got my you know, my parents got here yesterday. My in-laws got here yesterday. You know, the K-State, they fly you know, families out and everything too. So they flew my wife out here, and then my grandparents get here tomorrow, and my aunt will get here on Christmas Day or on the game day.
First and foremost, I just want maybe your thoughts on the alternate jerseys you guys are wearing.
It was awesome. Coach kind of said that he kind of got to talk to some people, and we kind of discussed in a group chat wearing the white helmets. You can say there's a curse around them, but I think that we definitely want to be like one of the first groups to kind of win in those and then be able to change how they're perceived to the fan base and everybody in the future.
What sticks out about Rutgers just on film?
I think just how, like, the way that they are schematically, how disciplined and physical they have to be to run that and be successful, which obviously they are. So I say that's definitely a huge thing for them.
How important can just a win be in this bowl game for maybe guys going into next year, but also guys who are playing in their final game as well?
I think it'll be huge for people playing in their final game just to kind of send it out on a great note. And then as far as next year, starting to build confidence with people, you get a win and you played in that game. It definitely helps you for next season knowing that you kind of accomplished some of that last year.
Stuff, has this one been a little bit different because it's so close to Christmas from the preparation side of it, or is it just kind of like
It's kind of like the Pop-Tarts Bowl last year, but it's a little different where we kind of came a little bit later, got to stay home a little longer, so only having one practice here. Guess we'll see how it is in the heat and figure it out from there.
Right. So the physical part is what sticks out about them offense, because their offensive line guys, Austin was saying, they just low pad level and go.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess that'll be a great test for us, I would say. We kind of got to see a little bit like that in Iowa State last game, so I guess we'll see what's in store for next one.
Are you this is weird asking a defensive player about Avery, but how impressed are you of how he handled all of this in his real first year as a starter?
Yeah, I think it's definitely tough now, especially with like the state of college football. You're expected to perform really high, and like, I don't know, I don't think a lot of people like realize he's kind of getting thrown into a new job in a sense where, like, when you first get thrown into a new job in the real world, you get however many months to have your hand be held and walk through everything, but he's kind of just thrown to the wolves and a lot of critics, so I think that's kind of tough, and he's definitely responded really well every time to that and has been a great player for us.
Well said.
Playing a Big Ten team, I mean, how excited are you guys for that opportunity to kind of put yourself on the map?
It'll be awesome being able to go against somebody from a conference like that who's had a lot of success, so it'll be a great matchup for us.